We're live.
Hey. It's Friday Night Flies, episode 2 of the night, September 26th. We're chasing trout with aches. That's what we're all about the last couple of weeks.
Oh, Scotty Holmes has just entered the building.
And the famous Scotty Holmes has come in. So yeah, it's Friday Night Flies, brought to you by Permanent Fish Finder and Earthquakes in the Building. Oh, I fell off my chair. Yeah, we're in Spud Valley Sporting Goods. And if you take us down, we'll get right into this pattern here. It's another weighted egg pattern, a little less weighted than the last one I did. So kind of kind of use this one all over the river. And again, definitely this one's under an indicator for sure. We got our size 4 octopus hook. I've put on some lead in this one. This time our lead is sitting in the middle of the shank. I was finding a lot of these ones where I didn't have a lot of stuff with the size of my shank that I was missing a lot of strikes. They're hitting up too high. So this just helps you get them right in the lip. I'm going to take my UV thread here. Put a bit of a dam right in the front. Alright. So that's going to hold the lead from sliding around on me. And then I'm going to get a dam put in the back.
Can't get it tuned in with the powder or switch. You still can't get it tuned in. You have to play it. So you have to do it 5,000. Just keep checking it.
All right. So I got my laser dubbing here in white. So I'm going to put a good chunk of it right in the back here. Don't worry about it being too much, because at the end of this we will we'll pluck it out so that we get the size that we want. But you want a fair amount so that you're able to separate it from the yarn that we're going to tie in later. So you want something that you can work with. So I got a fair amount there, tied it in, and then it's yarn time. So this time I'm doing a champagne colored fly. So again, I got 1 piece, 2 piece, about 1 inch long. I untwist it and just spread out my fibers a little bit. It's just going to help it get on the hook shank nicely. I got my red, and once again, I'm going to stick that right in the middle. And we're going to start with the bottom piece. So that's without the red, and we're going to get that right in there. And my thread here. So I'll get it in. 1 loop over. Get it positioned. So she's in the middle. And then we're going to work with our piece with the red on it. So red side up. Place on top of your hook. Get that 1 wrap in there. 2 wraps. And then we're going to secure this down by pulling straight down on it. It's going to move your yarn around a little bit. That's quite all right. One or two more in there, just secure it. And then we'll twist it so that our red's still on top. I'm going to find a natural break in my yarn. Get this tied off.
Kick the shit out.
All right. Super simple. And then it's trimming time. So again, I'm going to separate my 2 pieces. I'm going to make sure all this laser is out the back here. I'm going to gather.
This torches or scissors, though, right?
Yeah, I have a set of scissors that is only for yarn.
I couldn't find mine. Reese took mine tonight.
We'll check her school bag, eh?
I don't know. She was given directions to not touch those scissors.
Alright, so that's the one side. And again, I'm kind of creating an arc when I cut it. And then all I'm going to do is just fluff it out. And if you missed any, you can just go back in there and
Give it a trim.
give it a trim.
The sharp scissors I get rid of that side. Take a 2-scissor endeavor, Scotty. Oh, you got hard again.
Yeah, if you're watching on Friday or on our Facebook page on Pemberton Fish Finder, I was tying up some of these and they're turning out to look like hearts.
That one does.
Money's
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah,
rich
just,
now.
with your scissors there, you just round her out.
Yep.
Always in behind the hook. Underneath the hook here is always needs a little bit of a trim. But that's good enough. I'm not going to spend too long. And then what we're going to do is lighten that load up there. So boom, now we got a little trailer. That's all we want. It's just a little something for attention. Boom, got another egg.
That looks really good.
With the heart, eh? With the heart.
Yeah, that's my signature right there.
I care.
I care
Fly
about.
time with it. With
Fly
the heart.
time. So yeah, that's another quick one for you. Like you see, they're all basically the same. You just change up putting a bead on or a little bit of weight or do them without any underneath at all. And you split shots on your line and drift these by with a nice indicator on the top and just watch for it to whoop, disappear.
You know what that means?
Fish on.
That's right.
Fish on.
We're going to sign out with that now.
Yep, so that's it for me right now. Scotty Holmes is in the building, so he's going to be coming up with his own variation of his egg pattern that's been super hot for him this summer. And yeah, we'll get back at her. FridayNightFlies.com. Check us out on YouTube. By all means, go through Pemberton Fish Finder and book yourself a tour. Get on the water.
Fishing in British Columbia. Beautiful.
Beautiful
Whistler,
place.
British Columbia.
Whistler, British Columbia. Tight lines, baby.